this just happened. Super windy. It hit our roof. There's the kitty judging me. But yep, damaged the roof all the way up there. And then it's this whole branch. Hi Flosstube, my name is Becca and this is Shadow, and you have reached SamBrie Stitches here on YouTube. I just want to welcome new subscribers. Thank you all so much for giving my channel a chance. This is a channel about cross stitch and my designing ventures. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you all so much for the love and the support. I wanted to get this video in because I missed y'all. It's been a couple of weeks. And I am in the middle of market packing like crazy. But let me just look at my notes really quick. I wanted to just talk a little bit about my channel. This is Flosstube number 129. Today is Thursday, February 23rd, but y'all will see this on Friday afternoon. Whether you're new or you've been with me from the beginning, you all are always very loving and very supportive, and I consider each and every one of you a friend. This past year basically has been bumpy for me and my family, so I appreciate that. Speaking of support, I just wanted to talk a little bit. There are a couple of ways that you can help support my channel. First is please make sure you're subscribed. That is a big one. You're subscribed. If you like the video, please like it and leave me a comment. I read each and every one of them. I do heart them, and a lot of times I will reply with something, at least a thank you. If I have some time, or if you have a question, I do reply to those. Another way is to click on the thanks button. There is a thanks button that is below the video, right where you can like and subscribe and all that. And that is similar to when I had a buy me a coffee link. So if you just wanted to make like a quick monetary donation, I think that's how you can do it. YouTube implemented that. And so I figured I'd just add it to my videos, you know, if you want to help out there. And I also have an Etsy shop, which most of you know, it's SamBrie Designs on Etsy, and I'll have the link down below for that. And I did have a giveaway last video, and y'all went over and chose your favorite design, so I'll be doing the giveaway winners in just a little bit. So thank you for the love and the support of my designs as well. That is just crazy. It's just crazy that I'm coming up on a year of designing already. So I'm gonna do life update at the end because I think that just, you know, those of you that wanted to hear about what's been going on, we'll just do that at the end. So I have a finish. I have a fully finished, which is my new release. That'll be available in my Etsy shop when you see this video. I have some whips. I have some antique sampler eye candy. All of my antique samplers have arrived now due to the UK postage craziness. I also have Stitchy kindness and a little bit of haul. I figured this was a perfect chaos coordinator because that's all it's been in my house is chaos with market. So let us do my new release. This is extra special to me, and I actually have not put the chart together just yet, so I don't have the chart cover to show you. I will be doing that today, but you'll be seeing this Friday, and by the time this goes up Friday afternoon, it'll be available in my Etsy shop. Now this is extra special because if you follow me on Instagram, I had asked a while ago what your word of the year was. The word of the year for me is balance. I was struggling with working, trying to design, trying to stitch my own personal stuff, do stuff with the family, friends, all that kind of stuff. I just felt overwhelmed, and balance seemed to be the perfect word for me. many of you put down your word of the year and the reasons why. And it was just amazing to read through the words and learn a little bit more about, you know, the person that wrote it. And so what I did is I took those words and I put it into a pattern. And this is the pattern. So you know how I like my Coffee Club Bee Stitch Me Ada and my black and white silks. This is the third one with that combo. This is 18 count Ada and it measures 4x6 on 18 count. All of the words in white are the words of the year from everyone who commented on Instagram. And then there are different motifs throughout in the black silk, and many of them have meaning, and I will be putting that in the write-up in my chart for the reasons of why I put those motifs in. I put 2023 just because 2023 is right now, and these are the words of the year that are for 2023 for people. I finished it on a book. I just went to Goodwill and found a black book to put it on. I don't even know. It's called the Black Tulip. It's got red on the side. But this is going to be a PDF only for a little while. I just don't have time to print it off and bring it to market. I may release it in paper form if there is enough, you know, want for it. But I figured this would just be good as a PDF in my Etsy shop. There's a bunch of different words on there. I'm not going to read them all, but I tried to make them. It was a lot of work trying to make them fit, you know. You just using other words like a crossword puzzle type of thing. So I hope that you like it. It's not the greatest finish, but you don't have to have a perfect finish. And I mean, this is going to be my cover photo, so you'll see that it doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm fine with that. You know, I finish my own stuff and they're not perfect, and I'm okay with that because y'all should be just looking at the design and finishing it any way that you want to finish it. But this just has special meaning. And I hope that everybody likes it and that y'all want to stitch it. And I hope you see your word on here too. I only asked on Instagram because I never had any intentions of designing a chart. But once I got to reading through them and thinking about it, I thought that might be a neat thing to do maybe every year, is, you know, just ask on Instagram and maybe on here too, because I know many of you don't have social media, what your word of the year is, and then design something similar to this every year. We'll see how people like it, but I love it and I'm very happy with it. So that is my new release. I don't even know what I'm going to call it just yet. I think just maybe 2023 words of the year, something very simple, possibly. Okay. And then I had to finish last night. And I didn't intend to finish this because I was just going to bring this with me to Nashville just to have mindless fill-in. But I really, really want to get some of my whips FFO'd because I really want to start some new things. So I took this out. This is Blackbird Designs, the Clustered Stars. I believe this is an out-of-print chart. I bought it off of eBay. Enough said right there. And this is stitched on 18 count sleet from Bee Stitch Me. Oops. Well, we'll just do it that way. And there it is. All finished. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if I should get this framed. I think that's what I'm going to do because I have a patriotic wall, but I don't have any room on it anymore. So, I don't know, but isn't that pretty? All the called for colors, one strand. This sleet, I don't have my light on. It's snowing outside right now, which is crazy. So I figured there's enough natural light. But this one is a little bit more grayish blue than I'm seeing in the video. But It's really, really pretty. Yeah, it's a great design. I'm glad it's done. And on to the next. I have a lot of patriotic small-ish whips that are in progress that I should probably start concentrating on. So I may do that. Okay, so I have 3 whips then, because I've been busy designing for a couple of events that'll be announced shortly. So I can't really show those. But I have been working on Dear Daughter. Haha, it's upside down. Yeah, I was like, wait, it's backwards to me, but it's not. It's supposed to be upside down. Dear Daughter from Blackbird Designs. I've said that I've stitched this before for my older daughter. And stitching it again for my younger daughter. And this one is on 18 count Sandstorm from Be Stitch Me. Let me get this right. So I worked on the border, started the words. You'd think I would be done with this. My goal is to have it done and framed in time for when she graduates high school. So I got to get working on that. This probably will go with me to Nashville. So, and you know me with my floss bling. It's using all the called for colors. And then this is my floss bling from Chris Yo. Ask the Yoo Flies. Y'all, I cannot wait until I get my latest floss bling. I'm very excited and I cannot wait to show you. I know she's just working on it now, but we were talking about it and it's just going to be awesome. It's just going to be awesome. I'm addicted to her floss blings. And then this is her bag. Chris also makes bags. So this is As the Yoo Flies. It's a beautiful, beautiful bag. Absolutely love it. All right, and then my next whip is a stitch along. So this is a stitch along with the Tipsy Bunny Stitchers, which is a group of us that met during the Jingle Ball and stayed on Zoom and closed the ball down and then some. We formed a Facebook group to stay in touch and started a SAL. This is also my birthday SAL, which is Becca's birthday SAL, and Maker and Mender SAL. Sorry for the glare, but I'm sure y'all have seen this by Brenda Gervais. So I worked on this a bit, and this is on 20 count sand dollar. I don't know why I folded it that way. I was trying to have everything prepared, and there it is. I got the words finished and one of the motifs up here. I'm using the called for floss and it's just so beautiful. So, so beautiful. So I want to keep working on that. I mean, this one is not that big. I think I just have the motifs on the bottom and then it'll be finished, but we'll see when I can get that done. And then Maker Mender SAL, I had to have Maker's Gonna Make floss bling, right? I mean, and then this is in a bag that was that CraftyCoryStitches. She sells her bags exclusively at Acorns and Threads. It's awesome. It's got a handle, the bling, like and they're sturdy. So if you're interested in a Crafty Cory bag, you can contact Acorns and Threads and they'll tell you like what types they have. Definitely, definitely worth it. I have something else cool to show you from Cory too in a little bit. And then, y'all, I reached a milestone on President's Day. Yes, I did, on Elk Anthem. And I posted a really cool TikTok, which I thought was funny. Since the last video, have stitched 4,539 stitches, excuse me, on Elk Anthem from the First Lady of Cross Stitch. This is a full coverage piece. My husband has been wanting this for years. I think I started it the first time a little over 5 years ago. And I was doing it on can't remember if it was 14 or 18 count, but I was using 2 strands, and I got like the corner done, and I couldn't get my needle through it anymore. And I was like, I cannot do this. And I hated stitching on it anyways. So I restarted it, and I restarted it on 18 count oatmeal Aida using 1 strand of DMC. And I reached the milestone on President's Day of 75%, but I'm now at 76.38%, y'all. Look at that. My goal of having the other elk show up, look at that. Oh my gosh. So I have less than 25% to go, and I want it done at least by June 1st because our anniversary is June 30th and we are going away, and I want to gift it to him while we're at the cabin. I just cannot believe this. So, can't believe that I am like chugging along on it. I work on it every day. Sometimes I just focus on this. And you may not see as many whips from me because of that, but my priority is the Blackbird Designs piece and then this one. Yeah, so love it. So proud that I reached a milestone. Craziness. Okay. Let's do the giveaway winners now. I'm going to pull them up. And I will not be commenting. I can't even talk. I will not be commenting on your comment because there's so many trolls out there right now hitting up people's channels. And luckily mine has not had that just yet. Thank goodness. So I'm just going to do it here. So please listen and watch. I'm going to show screenshots. And the first winner, this was for 5 people to choose their favorite design of mine. So the first winner is Krista Moyer. Actually, this chose you twice, but you can only win once. But it was funny that when I was going through the 5 winners, Krista won twice. So winners, please just email me and let me know which PDF design of mine that you would like that's in my Etsy shop right now, and I will get that to you. So Krista Moyer, congratulations. Lynn McGill also won. Kimberly L. Sandy Karas, I'm sorry if I butcher her name. Connie Simonich. So congratulations to the winners. Thank you all so much for leaving me a comment and going and checking out my designs. It was really cool to see that some of y'all actually love my Proverbs series, so that's exciting. I will be working on another one. Hopefully, I haven't really done much designing because I'm preparing for market. As you can see, my walls are empty because I'm taking my antique samplers with me as well. So it's been a lot of work. All right, let's do some stitchy kindness. So I received a couple stitchy kindnesses. This is y'all, this community is absolutely amazing. Really, really is. Kim, if you're watching, thank you so much. If you've been with me for a while, Kim used to live in Texas and she now lives in Michigan. So when she sends me stuff, she says something like, you know, from the Texan who now lives in Michigan or something. It's funny. But she's always sending me little surprises that just brighten my day. And this time she sent me some more iron-on tags, which is much needed because I have been making a lot of pillows for my designs. So the first package she sent, it just says handmade by Becca Murphy, and look at the purple. She had them do the purple underneath. So I have a whole bag of those. And then the second bag that she had them send was handmade with love with Becca Murphy, from Becca Murphy. So thank you so much, Kim. I hope that someday we get to meet, because my in-laws are all in Michigan, and you're just constantly just spoiling me, basically, is the word. Yeah. To Becca, love Kim, a Texan living in Michigan. That's so cool. And this is from EverEmblem. I know many of you are familiar with EverEmblem. And actually, the tags that Kim has sent me before, I love them. They're so easy. And I even iron them on after my pillow's stuffed, because that's what I use to cover up where I cut the back of the pillow and flip it over. And they work great. They haven't come off, and they're really, really good tags. The next one is from Cory, CraftyCoryStitches. And I was down first Thursday. It had to be like a couple months ago, probably. And Anna, who is Stitch Brody, she was showing her mat, and Cory was there bringing bags, which I had snagged. That one that I showed you, that's the one that I snagged. She makes stitchy mats, y'all. And so I was like, please, please, can I get one? And I wanted the Teresa Kogut fabric, right? So it's got a snap, okay? So it snaps, and then it's just like a neat little folder. You unsnap it, and bam. Okay, so this is where you can put your drink, right? And it's sturdy. It's so cool. There's a magnet in this for a little needle binder. There's a little clip here, and this is her tag, CraftyCoryStitches. You can do that, get it at Acorns. And then all of this, you could put your floss on. I love it. This is going to be part of my stitchy area when I go to retreats, and I have update on a retreat I'm going to. So I love this. If you are interested in this, Cory does everything through Acorns and Threads exclusively. So you can contact Acorns and Threads and find out what they have, because I believe she may be selling these through them too. But definitely contact Acorns and Threads and put in your order, and then they can get it to Cory that way. But this is worth it. I love this so much, and I love this fabric. I mean, y'all have seen the Teresa Kogut fabric, but I love it. I love it, love it. So she gifted this to me. Thank you so much, Cory. I love it. I really, really appreciate it. I know she's busy making bags, which is exciting. Her bags are just awesome. Okay. And my last stitchy kindness, I don't have any words. I'm probably going to get emotional again. So we had a stitchy meetup, a local stitchy meetup. And we had Jackie. I don't know. I didn't ask her if I could say her last name. But Jackie and her best friend, they had another meetup, I want to say in Puyallup. I can't remember. They had like a craft day, and it happened to be on the same day as our meetup. And they drove an hour to come to the meetup just so that she could bring me a couple gifts. And it was nice to meet her in person, because we've talked back and forth, which is really cool. But she brought me, and I'm not going to open it all up, but she brought me a light studio to take my photos, for my cover photos. She said it was just sitting there. She wasn't using it. It's got a big light in here, and a light box. Like, I have no words. It's crazy. It's crazy how generous and kind stitchers are. And Jackie knows I'm grateful. You probably saw the pictures at the beginning, because another stitchy friend was taking them while I was bawling. But she also gave me this because she said this would be perfect for my market display. And yes, it's going with me. I love him. I love him. So she orders wood pieces off of, and I don't know the company's name, but off of Facebook. And she had tagged me in the post, and I was like, oh, you know, that's so cool, because she wanted me to see the Bigfoots. I was like, that's so cool. And I guess she had ordered a piece, and the artist sent along a Bigfoot ornament to gift to me. Like, how cool is that? How cool is that? So if you're going to market, you'll see him at market. So thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate it so, so much. And Kim and Corey. Y'all are just awesome. All right, I just have a tiny, tiny bit of haul, and then I'm going to show you my antique samplers, and then I'll do life update, and that'll be it. So I ordered another piece of fabric from Cedar River Linen and Design, which is Jody, my friend Trixie Tricycle. I ordered some more 20 count Tephra Ada, because this is what I've been doing my proverbs on. So I just wanted another big piece. I think I ordered I don't know, she didn't write it on here, a half yard maybe, I don't know, but I love this. And so this is what I've been doing my proverbs on. And then I'm part of the Floss Fix Club for Fat Quarter Shop, and I actually love that they started the year off in alphabetical order. I have tons of classic colorworks, and I love classic colorworks. And I probably have the majority of these, but I like that now I'll have the full set because they're doing the alphabetical order. So this is the next series. Love it. Can never have too much fancy floss. And then Stitchery XPress was doing a wonky sale on their Facebook page, and so I snagged up a piece of outrageous 18 count from Fortnite fabric. It's a yard. It says a yard, but it doesn't look like a yard. I think 17.5 by 20. The tag says yard, but it's 17.5 by 20. But I thought that's so cool. That's like a good neutral. And speaking of Fortnite fabrics, I don't know if Derek watches or not, but I am sending my love and my support to you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to Fortnite Fabrics Facebook group. I can't remember if he posted it on Instagram or not, but yeah, it was a shocker of an announcement. So if you do have Fortnite fabrics that you're waiting on an order or something, just give him some time. Some crazy stuff has happened, and I just want you to know that sending my love to you, Derek. Yeah. Okay, antique samplers. Are you ready? So the first one is Rhoda Jane Carlton. Oh, I don't have anything to put behind this. Oh, here, let's use there we go. So Rhoda Jane Carlton. Now, the reason that I grabbed this, one, I love the smaller samplers. Two, it's purple. There's purple. Like, so what I did is I fell in love with the front. So I already am having a model stitcher stitch on this, and I sent her the front colors. But I also chose DMC colors for the back. Do you see like this hot pink? That's just crazy. So there'll be two color options for this one. But the front is what I fell in love with. So that's the first one, and this is from 1884. And I don't know, it says love one another right here. And that was the other reason that I bought it. Purple and they'll love one another. I don't know when these will be released. I just want to have a stockpile of, finishes. This one just arrived. This one has been stuck in the UK for like ever and ever. And this is Sarah Ann Goodair, 1828. And it's just a simple, again, smaller antique sampler. But I loved the border. And then, of course, there's dog motifs. And I thought that was just, you know, a super simple one. These small ones I just love them because they're quick stitches. And yes, it's missing some stitches because it's old, but I will probably chart it with all of the stitches because I could see that she actually stitched it and it wasn't intentionally left off. So this one will be charted like it had all its stitches. But I have not charted that one yet because it just arrived. Now, this next one is already charted and being stitched by Colleen Stitching with the Sisterlies. She jumped at the opportunity to stitch this. It's a beautiful red sampler. Therese Meyer, 1879. And it just has a bunch of beautiful different alphabets on it. And so she's model stitching this, and I told her it was okay for her to show progress on their channel. She's model stitching for so many people that if she wasn't able to show progress on some of them, I don't think she'd be able to show much of anything. So I said, go ahead, you know, because it's just a simple red sampler. And so she'll show progress of her stitching the model on that one. And then the last one I'm most excited about, and I already have a model stitcher lined up for this one. Oliver, who stitched Margareta, I don't know how to say her name, Seepkins. It's actually Seepkins. Jacob has been absolutely amazing in helping me out and doing the ancestry and the write-up and all that stuff. So I learned it's Margareta Seepkins, the boat sampler basically that I'm releasing as a market exclusive. That is going to be a stitch along, by the way. There will be a lot more details. Brenda and Laura talked about it. And you can pre-order everything through Acorns and Threads is what I believe she has set up for it. And so basically, let me just try and see if I can find some of the details. Deborah Carroll, who is Deborah Carroll Stitcher on Instagram, is the one hosting it. She has coordinated with Acorns and Threads and Brandy at Be Stitch Me to get this all going. I believe the sale doesn't start until April sometime. And my mistake when I sent the information to the shops was I accidentally said it was on Vintage Country Mocha when actually it was on 40 Count Vintage by Be Stitch Me. I don't know what I was thinking. I've been correcting it as pre-orders have been coming in, and pre-orders have been coming in. It's so exciting. So if you want to be part of that, I believe Janine at Acorns and Threads may also be putting together a silk conversion because I just charted it in DMC. So keep an eye out for all the information and all that kind of stuff on there. It's very exciting, and I just appreciate it. There's going to be another stitch along that'll be hosted, I believe, by the Fanciful Flamingo and a few other people for my Spring and Autumn Hills, I believe, as well. So we're getting the details of that. So there'll be a couple stitch alongs with my designs. It's so crazy. Anyways, back to the Samtique sampler. So this is from the same seller in the Netherlands. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's similar colors, which is crazy. So I'm wondering, there's a couple initials, I think, or something, AGHS. I don't know. And it just has 012 for the numbers. So, but it's just as old, and I don't know how much research we can do on it, but the colors are basically the same. I had to snag this. The birds, look at the birds at the bottom. And those flowers. So since I charted from the front on Margarita, I don't know how to say it, the boat sampler, I'm going to probably do the same for this one. But the back, oops. Actually, I think I charted from the back. I can't remember. Now I'm going to have to double check on my notes. But it's just a little bit more brighter. But it's so strange that this is pretty similar, like motifs, and the colors are pretty similar. The blues and the golds. I'm going to pull the colors for Margarita and see if it's Margarita. I said margarita. I may need a margarita by the end of this. But yeah, so I have to get this charted. I said probably after market, and then I'll get it to Oliver to model stitch. But I just thought that was pretty gorgeous. Those trees, or those plants, the flowers, they just really got me. And there's a lot of birds on this one. So those are my 4 antique sampler acquisitions. And now I have to slow down because I still have a few up here that need to get charted. Okay. So that is it, I believe, for all the stitching talk. I appreciate you listening, and if you made it to the end and you haven't subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it. Please, if everybody could just like the video. My channel is still very stagnant, and I don't know what I did to YouTube to deserve it. It's not really doing a whole lot of anything, which is crazy. So if you could just help me out, I think if you comment and you like, it helps the algorithm. I don't know, but I would appreciate it. I just love comments anyways. But if you don't want to stick around for the life update, which is not that much, then I hope you have an amazing couple of weeks. I hope that y'all stay safe with all the craziness going on in the world with weather and the toxins and people hurting people, and just stay safe and keep to your stitching. That's what brings you joy. And until I see all y'all again, happy stitching. Okay, so my life update is kind of brief. In the past couple of weeks, all it has been is I've been having so many mental breakdowns and emotional breakdowns over market. So many. So the original thing was I had bought a plane ticket a while ago because I didn't know anything. I just thought, okay, I'm going to fly there. I didn't expect all these bumps and things to come up. And I think I have 35 charts that have several copies of each chart. And trying to figure out how to get them shipped with my first year of doing this has been a nightmare. I have gone to many local shippers who basically say you have to pack them and we'll ship them. They won't help me pack them. I have probably drove Ginny McGowan absolutely insane. She has been an angel. I mean, she has been, such a huge help. Emailing back and forth. And one day I just sent her this email that, I don't know, I was having a breakdown and I just sent her this email and she responded, and then I had to go shopping with my husband. It was on a Saturday and I didn't get a chance to respond, but I read it. She actually called to check on me because I was so just distraught. And I feel so bad putting it on her, but she's been helping me so much with tips and tricks and, talking me through things and what she does and all that kind of stuff. And I could not thank her more. She's absolutely amazing. And I'm probably driving Brandy crazy at Stitch Me too. Doing the same thing. But I've had a lot of breakdowns. The other day, I want to say it was last weekend or Monday or something. I was just sitting there on the floor crying and just kept saying, I don't know what to do. I should probably drive. Mind you, I'm in Washington State. This is in Franklin, Tennessee. But I shouldn't drive by myself because my health conditions, my heart condition, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. So I was going back and forth. I'm just sitting there. And finally my husband goes, you know what? I'm driving you. And I was like, no, you can't do that. Like you have work and all this other stuff. And he's like, I am driving you. We will do this. And so that decision was made. And then after that, pretty much the same day, we went and traded in my Jeep. I love my Jeep so much and I miss it. But we didn't have a vehicle really that could handle all of the stuff and the trip. We have a truck, but it's a smaller truck and it's got a cover on the bed and there's just no room to load anything. So we traded in my Jeep for a larger Jeep, a Jeep Willys, I believe. And it can fit several Costco totes and stuff in the back of it. So we spent the day doing that instead of going on an adventure. So now I have a bit more, peace of mind, and I'll have my husband with me. We don't like to be apart anyways. So it'll be nice to be able to go back to the hotel room and him be there. So we have to eat the cost of the plane ticket because I could not get the money back for that, which sucks. And we also had to book a hotel room in a different hotel about a mile away, which cost a lot. And we're going to have the cost of the trip as well. But I think it'll all be worth it. I just look at this as a very, very costly marketing thing, I guess. And I'm excited now. I can allow myself to be excited for market now that I have peace of mind that my husband is driving me. I can't believe it. He's just amazing. Now, if the weather would cooperate and it would stop having snowstorms throughout our path to Nashville, that would be great because I need to arrive on time. Oh. And a thank you to Deborah as well. She's not only is she hosting the Sal, but she is local and will be coming and helping me out at market. So appreciate that. So that's been my 2 weeks. Emotional breakdowns, a new Jeep. Common Threaded Stitcher has started today. Thursday is the first day. And it goes through the weekend. You'll see my video on Friday, which will be the second day. So hopefully y'all are joining in on that, and that's on Instagram. So that's been fun. I'm part of the team for that. So Common Threaded Stitcher is just absolutely amazing. It brings the community together, and I really like that we stshortened it because doing it for the entire month was a lot. And especially right now with several of us on the Common Threaded Stitcher team are getting ready for market. So a weekend event is much, much easier. And that's pretty much it. There's not been a whole lot. We had a local stitching meetup and we had quite a few new friends join us. I think it was the largest stitching meetup that we've had in a while, which was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So I am so blessed to have those local stitchy ladies. I'm sad that the next meetup is actually on market weekend, so I won't be there, but I hope that they have a good time, and I'll see them at the following one because we do it every 2 weeks. I think I've covered everything. My brain is mush. I'm very scatterbrained. I hopefully have kept to my notes as well. But I just want to thank each and every one of you for always being so loving and supportive. I wouldn't be doing this without y'all. We've created friendships, and it means the world to me. And y'all listen to me rambling on about my life and such, so I appreciate it. I hope that y'all have an amazing couple of weeks. Next weekend, I will be at market. I will try to take pictures and videos as much as I can. I don't know, with it being my first year, how crazy it's going to be and how, if it'll, whatever, but I'll try to do my best to bring some content to you all at least. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have an amazing couple of weeks. And until I see you again, happy stitching, everybody. Love y'all.